Hey friends, it's me, Kelsey, and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are here. It is September already, and we're gonna do a September TBR. If you are watching this, it's probably September 3rd, 4th, 5th, somewhere in there. The Labor Day weekend made this video go up a little bit later than I intended. I spent some time with my family, so we're a little bit behind. But my TBR is kind of small this month. I've been a book hoe this summer. I've been reading like close to 20 books a month, like 17, 18, 19, somewhere in there a month. So my tiny ass TBR for this month should be really obtainable. I have 4 books on my TBR this month, and I am really excited for all of them. The first one is The Devious Husband by Katerina Mara. And right here is all of the Windsor Brother books. I am obsessed with those books. If you have been around my channel for a minute, you know that Luca and Val, which is the second couple in that book, they are God tier for me. You know that I absolutely adore Luca. He is one of my favorite book boyfriends of all time. I do not shut up about them. They're actually right here. The Temporary Wife. Like, I love him. And the last book in that series is Xavier and Sierra's story. And Sierra and Xavier have been teased since book 1, word 1. Sierra walks into Raven's office and is like, oh my gosh, Raven, you won't believe what Xavier did. And they have been teased in every single freaking book. And I cannot wait to see what Katerina does with Xavier and Sierra. Like, I am dying. I have been dying since we found out in Zane's book that they were a couple. Like, it was actually like confirmed that they were a couple. I have been giddy dying to read this book. So I have really freaking high expectations for this book, and I hope that they are met. And I am so freaking excited for this book. So we'll complete the series. So I'm a little bit sad because that means that the Windsor series is over and we'll have all of them. Kind of my plan with that is that in December, I always read Christmas books in December. We all do, but it kind of gets blah after 5 Christmas books or 4 Christmas books. So I'll read a few Christmas books, and then my plan is to read the whole series through in December as well, kind of to celebrate the end of the year. So I'm really excited for that book. Number 2 is that the next installment in Dark Olympus is out, and I am so excited for that one too. It is Dark Restraint, and I've been reading the Dark Olympus series by Katie Roberts for a hot minute. It started with Neon God, and that series is one that you can't it's not interconnected standalones. You have to have read the whole series because there is some shady shit that is going down in Olympus. And at the end of the last book, shit got real. Shit got real. And it ended with kind of this cliffhanger. And I need to know what is happening. I need to know what is happening. And each of the books follows different couples, and each of the books follow different people in Olympus. And they all kind of interconnect in different ways. But I need to know what the fuck is happening in Olympus. And this one is supposedly her first MM in the series. So that's what I read, I think. I don't have the book. I have not read a synopsis of it. All I know is that this is it. And I've ordered it, and it will be here. And I am so excited because as soon as that book ended and the wall went up in Olympus, spoiler alert, I was like, the hell? What? Excuse me? What? And so I've been dying to get my hands on this book. So that will be read. Number 3 is I will be reading the Next in the Kingston Lane books by T.L. Swan. I read My Temptation last year when it came out, and this one is My Rules. It comes out later this month. It's right here. I am so excited. I love T.L. Swan's books. T.L. Swan is, again, he's right here. Right here. She writes some badass heroines. all of her women are, all of her characters are really complex. They're kind of like onions, and I love that about her. Like, her characters are ones that you have to kind of peel apart to get to the center. But the thing I love about her women is they are women that don't need a man at all. They are women that can stand on their own. They're badass as they are, and a man just gets to stand next to them. Like, they find men who stand next to them that complete them because they are a bonus to them, not because they add anything to who they are, because they are wonderful, complete human beings as they are. And yeah, they have layers to them, and yeah, they have things that happen to them and things that make them human beings and not immortal gods or anything, like, but just that make them like humans. And I love that. They never need a man to complete them. All of her female characters are strong. All of her female characters are independent. All of her female characters are just, they're just badass. And I love that about her characters. And I can't wait to read this book, because the first one in this series, My Temptation, was so good. It was really, really good. And I loved the Miles Brothers series. That's the one that's on my shelf. And so I'm just hoping that this is as good as the first one was, and I'm hoping that it just kind of like is something that I need to like sink my teeth into. The fourth and last one is one I've been saving because I don't want to finish. I have been reading, they're right here, the Addicted Calloway series, as it was recommended to me by so many people. And I am on Some Kind of Perfect. And I don't want to read it yet because I don't want it to end. I'm not ready to give up on Lillian Lowe and Rose and Connor and Daisy and Reich yet. I'm not ready to give them up yet. I finished A Long Way Down and I bawled. Long Way Down so far is, Long Way Down is my favorite one in the series so far. I don't think that Some Kind of Perfect can top Long Way Down. People have told me that Some Kind of Perfect is just like the cherry on top of this series. But like, I have loved this series. Loved this series. It has been probably, Magnolia Parks might be my favorite series that I've read this year. Yeah, Magnolia Parks is my favorite series that I've read this year, but it's definitely up there in series that I've read this year. The 6 of these characters just are amazing. And I cannot with this. I need these 6 people. They're just, I wish they were real people in real life. Like, you cannot tell me that if you've read this series, that you do not wish these were 6 real people that you could be best friends with. And you could be like the bonus person in their life. Like, I would be a bonus person. I want to be their friend. I need to be like in their friend group. Like, I absolutely do. I bawled my eyes out at the end of Long Way Down, and I'm putting off reading Some Kind of Perfect because I'm not ready to end being with Lillian Lowe, Connor, and Rose, Reg, and Daisy. But, okay, don't come at me. Don't come at me, internet. I have to say that my favorite couples, I'm not the biggest Lillian Lowe fan. Don't get me wrong. I love some Lillian Lowe. But Lillian Lowe is my least favorite couple of the 3. Even though Lillian Lowe like kind of kick off the whole thing, and like you can't have Addicted Calloway without Lillian Lowe. Like, totally get it, totally know. Lillian Lowe was my least favorite couple. They're my least favorite. So maybe that will change. There's still one more book. It's kind of an epilogue though, so I don't know. We'll see, but I have Some Kind of Perfect left, and I'm really sad about it. So, and I've been getting all the books. I have the next 2 coming from Amazon here soon. So anyways, that's my TBR, my small TBR, because again, like I said at the beginning of this, I am a book hoe right now. All I've been doing is reading and listening to audiobooks like 24/7. I'm going to read way more than 4 books this month. So we will see what other books I read in September. So until next time, friends, bye-bye.